Welcome to It Starts With Courage podcast with Kat and Jen. What is it? It's everything. Everything you want in life starts with courage.
Okay, guys, it's the week of Christmas, and
Jingle bells.
We want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. Do you have any good Christmas plans, Kat?
Yes. So I will be celebrating Christmas with my family. I haven't been able to celebrate or see my family really in the last 2 years. So celebrating Christmas with some of my fam bam siblings. So it's going to be a great time, I hope. I'll be the chef as always.
Well,
yes.
You are good at cooking.
No, it's because I'm the youngest.
Oh.
The youngest does the work, so I'll be on the stove.
Okay.
You looking forward to Christmas?
Yeah. We're going to Iowa for Christmas, so we'll be very cold.
Nice.
But yeah,
I like cold.
see Bob's family and spend some time with them.
Yes.
Bob's brother David owns a brewery up there that I haven't been to yet, so I'm excited about going out up there and trying their. I don't really drink alcohol, but they have good food from what I hear, so I'm going to go test that out.
I recently went to a brewery in New Orleans, Faubourg, and did a tour there. So cool. Like, I'm not a beer person because, like, I've never really drunk beer, but I think from understanding the different types that there is, I actually found something I like.
Oh, cool.
I know. I'm surprised.
Well, I wanted us to do an episode, and I know this is like a little bit out of character for us. Like, we're normally like super positive, and especially like Christmas time, everybody is lights and cookies and, you know, just this cheery Christmas feeling that's typically in the air. But I kind of feel like this year has been a little bit different for me, and it kind of got me thinking that maybe I'm not the only one kind of feeling that way. Just watching the news lately, seeing that Christmas parade in Michigan where that driver like drove through the parade and
Oh my goodness,
killed all those kids. And then like last week in the news, that shooter at that high school, that was super crazy. And it just like, you think about all these kids and these people and what their holiday
It's going to be like. Yeah.
And personally, I have one of my best friends. She's had a rough year, and she decided that she was going to take her family. She's divorced, and she has two grown children. And she said, you know what, I'm going to take them to the Bahamas for Thanksgiving. I'm going to leave my computer here. I'm not going to work. I'm just going to spend some time with family. And
a proper break.
Yeah, a break with her family. And she got there, and they got in a terrible car accident, like just a couple of hours after when they got there.
Yeah.
And her daughter actually died. And, you know, when she called me and told me, you know, that you just don't really have any words. I think losing a child or a family member is probably one of the worst things that anybody really can go through. And as a friend, you just don't have the right words. You don't know what to say. There's nothing you can do to make it better. But my friend is a very strong person, and I know like she is struggling right now. And I know this holiday season is going to be super hard. Yeah. But I know she's going to make it through. And the if you're trying to look for a silver lining in something like that, like the real estate community has really like reached out to her, the local community, people that didn't even know who she was, like donating to her cause. And, you know, I was visiting with her this afternoon and just telling her like, it doesn't make it better by any means, but if you ever wondered if anybody cared about you or anything like that, she had over 500 people donate and, you know, like this total outpouring of how many people that she has touched. And so I don't know if she'll ever listen to this episode, but she is loved. And so that just kind of made me start thinking, like, I hear this, and then I'm putting up the tree with my family, and I looking at my daughter, and, you know, just thinking, God, like, I feel so like, I just got these weird feelings, like guilt that you still have your family here, or should you really be celebrating, like when so many people are hurting? I went to Walmart this morning to get something, and there's a homeless lady in front of me with her son, and every time you come across something like this, it kind of like shocks you into reality, and you think like you're having a bad day or something's not going right, and then you see somebody's life that is just
right
in a totally bad place. And so I guess I just wanted to talk to people about this time of year can be very, very difficult for
a lot of other people.
A lot of people.
Yeah. I mean, wow. Your friend.
Yeah.
Boy, I mean, you're definitely right on that this time of year is different for so many people. I mean, I don't think you need to feel guilty that, you're there with your family putting up a tree. I think what's important is that you're present, You're present, you're able to have them there. What I would say is to some of us, when we are putting up the tree, enjoying that time with our family, or even when you go out shopping and you come across someone who is just not giving you the greatest customer service, just to keep in mind what this time of year can mean for a lot of people. It may mean, it's a time of suffering for them. It's a time of grieving. It may be a month where they've lost somebody, or it's an anniversary of them losing somebody. So we're blessed if you're in that situation where everything is well.
Right.
You're blessed because, one, maybe some people can't afford to even buy a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Give their children that Christmas that we see on social media or wherever it is that you're looking. Some people really can't afford to do that. And we're out there maybe shopping. So I mean, it's important to spare a thought and be, what can I say? Not conscious, but what's
courteous, maybe?
Yeah, but like
aware.
Be aware. Yes. Yeah. That's a good word. Be aware. I think December really should, I suppose when we think of December, we all think of it as that joyful month, that time of celebration, time of being together with family. I know for me, the start of December is never a great time. It's the first of the month is when my mother passed away. A couple of other close family members passed away in December. So I imagine for a lot of other family members in my family, it's not always the best time of year either. But I am so grateful today to be here, to have what I have those who are still with me. But boy, yeah, I just can't stop thinking about your friend.
I know it happened on Thanksgiving Day, which is, a day that everybody is giving thanks for everything that they had. So it's, I think we just don't know when we're walking down the street the burden that other people carry. And we need to be kind of aware of ourselves and what we have. A homeless person may not have a place to live, but she had her son with her. I mean, that is a positive for her. I think we just take for granted so much of what we have, and not just of physical things and money, but time. Yes. The time we have with loved ones, because you really don't know, like, from day to day when your time could be. So,
and that's something I think we take for granted. We take time for granted.
Yeah.
Time spent.
Yeah. So I don't want this to be a downer episode, and it's not probably going to be very long. It's just something that I was thinking about and just wanted to pass on to everybody, is just like, if you can be a spark for someone, if someone is looking like they're down, if they're in a bad mood, if you can just tell it's just not a good day, like what could you do? Could you buy them a coffee? Could you give them a compliment? Could you smile at them? That could make all the difference in the world. And that
100%.
doesn't cost anything. Open a door, give a compliment, smile. If you can donate to somebody in need, that this is a great time to do it. Any time is a great time to do it. But just enjoy the moments with your family that you have and try to like really be in the moment with them. And so I just wanted to encourage everybody to kind of be aware of this year and not always think that people are in the best of moods or this is like this merry time for everybody.
Yeah.
It's a hard time for some people. So just want to encourage everybody to just be aware of people out there and just do the best you can to be a good person.
Have some grace.
Thanks for listening to this episode of It Starts With Courage podcast with Kat and Jen. If you like this episode of the podcast, visit our website, iswcpodcast.com, for show notes and other cool things.